Hey everyone, I just wanted to provide a quick tour in case anyone was having trouble finding the health resources on the Newsela website. Newsela Science has been updated to include much more than articles and other things that align to both the science and the health curriculum. When you go to browse and you click on science, you will see different options over here on the left. I'm going to focus in the elementary area for a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and click on elementary courses. And then in the collections, you can either click see more, or mine actually has the health classes right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on elementary health sciences. And within here, you can drill. These are the 6 different overarching topics, so kind of like the unit headers. So I'm going to click the down arrow on mental emotional health. And then once I click on kind of a chapter title, which is what these are, watch what happens over here on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on self-awareness. And now I am in the chapter on self-awareness, and I have 2 sections within the chapter. So I have feelings and characteristics in self-concept. Once I'm on the chapter, there is this mini topic implementation guide and kind of an overview of what is going to be in the chapter. When I drill down into the section on feelings, notice that this changed again to some additional resources. This is the text set or the articles that will go with this concept. And so in this way, these are the articles that Newsela will provide, so the actual content. However, if you click on the instruction resource on the right, which you can open in a full screen view, it's going to give you the time it might take to complete the lesson. It's also going to give you a student choice activity. There's an optional extension article, and then in the content-based literacy instruction, it gives an additional option with a video clip. This one's using Inside Out to talk about feelings. There's comprehension and discussion questions, and then there's a collaborative action activity that talks about comic books. You can also go to the cross-curricular extensions, and this is going to give you an ELA component. There's an arts component about drawing emotions, and then a technology component. So in addition to the text set that it gives for this chapter and then section, you get full lesson plans over here on the right. They just don't appear until you go into the lesson itself. And then those would change if I click on characteristics and self-concept. So now I'm going to get a whole new set of lesson instructions with more information. So this one's using a different video clip. Looks like it's from Finding Nemo. So this is the actual content in terms of the instruction piece. There's a few other things that I do want to highlight. So if I go back to science, I want to click on science videos. And then if I click see more in science videos, and I can go to the health videos. What's really cool about the health videos is these are all interactive. So when you assign one of these videos, so let's look at the one that says, why is my leg asleep? If I were to assign this to students, you can see there's these little question markers. So these will actually stop and ask them a little quiz question at that point. And so you can actually assign that activity to students as well, in addition to the articles. The other piece I want to show, if I go back to the science section, are the data sets. So if I go to the data sets and I see more in data sets, you'll see a lot of these have to do with science, but some of them, here's one that's about Arby's nutrition. So if I click on this one, these are all interactive data sets where students can manipulate the information. They can change the different calories and see what happens to these different lines. If you click on the resource, it actually gives you the lesson plan. So obviously this might be more for 5th, 6th grade than elementary, this particular lesson. There's other ones out there, but I just wanted to show you the data set section of Newsela. And then finally, we get the full science correlation, and we get the health correlation. And so we get all of the resources that are in there. And that is, I believe, most of the interactive things. There are a few more as you explore through these different topics, but if you're in here clicking around, make sure you go to elementary courses and then the health sciences. Or if it's sixth grade, you can go to the middle school courses, and then click on middle school health sciences. So those are all in there. Also, the document that Kevin shared has a link to a document that has a Indiana standards correlation, and if we were to adopt the resource, there is a standards correlation for everything that would exist in Newsela. So I just wanted to share that information. Okay, thanks.